You have to look at this. Why people in the poorest country happier than the people in the richest country? They have no expectations. We have expectations.
Yep.
If I don't get 100 million views, fuck out of here, my data.
Right.
No, these guys just want a piece of banana.
They want to eat,
Listen,
live.
They're so hungry. They're starving so much they can't even. They have no water in them. They can't. It's just crystal. There's no tears. Can't even cry.
Yeah.
So that's poverty when you can't even cry that you're poor.
That's
crazy.
Then they see us and we're like, oh, I only got 2 million views.
Stomachs all big and they're happy because they don't expect anything.
Right.
You know, I get mad if my they're taking a long time with the food from the grocery. What the hell are they doing, man? I gotta go to the gym. I need to eat my breakfast before I go. That's some stupid stuff. Just to complain.
Ignorance is bliss.
Right.
Yeah.
Ignorance is bliss. That's what they say.
But who's ignorant? Or do we play with ignorant because we don't want to deal with the problem that we see in front of us?
Sure. I think ignorance is all dependent on the scope of information you're willing to intake, where you grow up, the people you're surrounded by. I mean, ignorance, I don't think ignorance is always a bad thing, right? People say, oh, you're ignorant. Well, are you ignorant by choice? Or are you just ignorant because this is the life that I've lived and I haven't had the experiences that allow me to fully grasp what's happening? Like, ignorance is...
Does your ignorance, does it excel understanding?
That's what I'm saying.
Can you see somebody in need of help, and can your ignorance transcend to that?
Exactly.
If it could transcend to humbleness and compassion, then it's great. That's what it's all about, man. All this stuff is about compassion. You know, I had to learn the hard way.
Yep.
All about caring about other people other than ourselves.
I think it's ignorance is all a result of lack of experience. I think experience,
sure.
trauma,
which can be your fault or not your fault. That's
some people just go through life and they never have to deal with anything, especially in America. You know,
the world's our school. The world teaches us to care, even though we may not do. But the world tells us to care. It tells us what to do.
That's why
it's up to us to do it.
That's why some of the people that have been through the most are the most charitable, because they know what it's like to be there, and so they want to help people out because they know exactly what it fucking feels like to be in that spot.
Well, and we live in a day nowadays with the computers. We really believe that money's gonna make us happy, and I say to my children sometimes, I say anybody that thinks a lot of money is gonna make them happy, they never had a lot of money.
Yeah, because it don't make you happy.
Yeah. Oh no, it's gonna make you miserable. It can turn you into a prick.
Yeah.
You know? It can make you hate yourself. You know?
Not to mention what you have to do to get it.
That's
to get it,
you
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, think about people discount that. I mean, to get a lot of money, you got to get a lot of money. It's the getting part that destroys you. It's the neglecting the family. It's all that shit. Spending your entire life.
The way you may conduct yourself. You may say things to people because it's your business to be confrontation. You may say things that are really below the belt.
Yep.
You know, and it may bother you after you say it.
Yep.
You know, and that kind of stuff. And you wouldn't want, and you're so embarrassed when it's on television now your kids have to see that shit. You know, that's what my regrets are.
And it made sense at the time because you were like, this is going to make me money. This is going to get me the next fight.
No. I just thought I was my insecurity comes out.
Yeah.
When I start talking about the baddest man since the creation of God and all that, that's that insecurity. That's the little scared boy. I want everybody to be afraid and stay away from me.
But also, were you wrong? Were you not? You kind of might have been the baddest man since the creation of God.
No, I just those are the words I spit out when I'm afraid. Ain't that something?
I don't want to be the guy that pushes you back towards that, but what if you were a very powerful fighter, Mike? Like, maybe you weren't completely wrong about that.
I just know God is great now.
Do you hate being happy?
Excuse me?
Do you hate being happy?
What is that?
In an interview, I read you said, I hate being happy. I'm happy all the fucking time.
I don't know. What's the concept of happiness? Is happiness allowing other people to see that you're happy? Or are you projecting the image that you're happy? What is happiness? Does it really exist, or is it just the word that we throw out? What is fucking happiness?
What is happiness? Is happiness the absence of
I see these
the
homeless
absence
guys
of
that are
worry.
so fucking happy.
The,
You know, and
yeah. And maybe perhaps happiness is just the absence of worry.
But the question is that
worry doesn't make life interesting. If you worry, how can life be interesting? You gotta worry.
Yeah.
Life sucks if you don't worry.
but the
You're a
question
zombie if you don't worry.
the question he's asking though is I think in today's day and age, people have gotten so obsessed with creating a perception of happiness. My Instagram page makes me look happy, but a lot of people aren't really happy. They're not actually happy. They're not doing things that make them feel actually fully happy.
Well, that's because sometimes we don't know.
Right.
I don't listen. What really make me happy? Would the back in that ring really make me happy? Or did I want to transcend my ego to another level in society?